Hi, and welcome to my channel, Every Day with Jackie. Thanks for joining me for another video. Today's video is all about this Nubian palette by Juvia's Place. It is in my Shop My Stash for the month of January. And this month I am attempting to do looks with all the palettes in my Shop My Stash, as well as the face products. So if you're new, thanks for stopping by. I hope you'll stay. And if you're returning, it's good to see you as always. So if you want to see how I created this look using this palette from Juvia's Place, you'll have to keep watching. Okay, so we are going to get started. As I mentioned, this is a very impromptu video, but since I do have somewhere to go today, I thought I would just, hop on and just do a really soft eyeshadow look with another palette that's in my Shop My Stash. And after this look, you would have seen all of my palettes for this month, Shop My Stash. We did the Huda palette for the Get Ready With Me on Christmas. And then we did the Dark Edit palette that's uploading now. And so this is my final palette, which is again the Juvia's Place, the Nubian palette. And I wanted to do a look with that because it's a very neutral, soft palette. And the place that I'm going today, I really want to be toned down. My friend's father passed away, and they're having a viewing today, and I certainly don't want to go looking all glam, but I am going to go with lashes on because I'm going to try it again and then again and again until I get it, because yesterday's video with the lashes hanging off, and I'm sitting there doing this thinking everything was on point. I'm over that, so we're going to master the lashes. May not be today, but I'm going to keep trying. So I'm going to go in and set this eye concealer. I just used my MAC paint pot. And we're just going to go in and set it with the Ultra banana powder. So good to visit your items in your Shop My Stash. I forgot that I had this powder. And I do remember that when I used it, I wasn't a fan. But now I do find that I'm using it and liking it. My neighbor's outside working in the shed, and Lucky is having fits because he keeps hearing these sounds. So I may have to lock him in the house to keep him from barking all through the video. There he is, right on cue. Okay, so I wanted to get my lip balm by a car. I tried that yesterday for the first time, and I didn't hate it. Hold, please. We're back. He's going to be mad at me. He's living his best life. So this is what my Nubian palette looks like. And again, it is in my Shop My Stash. It's a very neutral palette, but I do like it a lot. So we're just going to go ahead and, again, dust the eyes with this shadow right here. And like I said, I am going for a very neutral look today because I don't want to be all done up for a somber occasion. with this brown shade right here. And we're going to take that more directly in the crease. And we're going to bring it around. I'm going to do the same thing for this side. And then for the actual lid color, I'm already changing my mind. I think I'm going to go in with this really light, well, it's not too light. This is this little peachy beige, kind of, this shade right here for the inner part. And then I'm just going to do a teeny inner corner highlight. And I just went in with this shade right here for highlight. So I've used this color up underneath my brow bone right here. This color right here went on the inner part of the lid. My eyes starting to water. This color went mainly in the crease and in the outer corner. And that's all we're going to do with the eyes. I might have to retouch my inner corner highlight. And we're going to come back and do the face. And when you get these eyelashes on. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and prime the face. We're using our First Aid Beauty Coconut Skin Smoothie Priming Moisturizer. And we're going in with our Cover FX blurring primer and pore minimizer. And we're just going to fill in our pores. So for the foundation that we are using today, I thought we would use our Estee Lauder. And this is the Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup. And I am in the shade 6 in 1 Mocha. I'm trying not to get it in my hairline. That's blended enough. Going in with my Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion. And this is my concealer in the shade N9. My nose is itchy. Okay, and we are going to set our under eyes. Am I going to use powder today? Maybe just a light wash of powder. Gonna go in with my Peach Perfect, and this is the translucent caramelized peach powder by Too Faced, and we're just gonna do a light dusting of powder. I guess we should, since I'm predicting it's really warm outside. Haven't been out there for sure, but if people are out there working in the yard, I can only assume. Lucky is not happy because he can't be out there barking at everybody. And that's all the powder we're going to do. This was such an impromptu video. I wasn't really planning on recording. Got to thinking about the lash fiasco. And like I said, I am determined to get these lashes down since yesterday was a hot mess. Going in with my banana powder once again by Ofra. Just to do a little set under the under eyes. Sweetie, Lucky, sir, not today, please. Now let's go ahead and contour and bronze. Yes, we're gonna go in with our Benefit Hula Toasted, and again, little bronzer brush that I've been using. This is what the Hula Toasted looks like. Okay. I think I'm looking bronzed enough. Let's go in and do a little sculpting. And we're going to use our Pure Cosmetics Sculptor palette. Pretend like that's not there. And it does come with a little mirror. And today I'm going to mix this one and this one because I just feel like showing the other shade a little love too. Okay, so that's that. Let's go in with a little blush and a smidge highlight, just a smidge, and my coloring times power, my day one. Comes with a mirror as well. I'm gonna go in and get my highlighter brush. And this is by Milani. It says all over blending, but I use it for highlight. This is what it looks like. Once again, I need to shave this mustache. Okay, I don't want to be too blingy today. That's all we're going to do with the face. So let's get back to these under eyes. I think I'm going to go in and use my Milani pencil in Semi-Sweet. This is like the little chocolate brown. And I told you that these do come with a little smudger on the end, which I never use. This is what the chocolate brown shade looks like. And you can smudge it out to almost nothing. So it just shows you how creamy, soft these pencils are. Morphe spray and spray because I feel like I am so powdery looking. One second, I didn't bring it out. Okay, I went and got my Morphe spray. I'm just going to spray. That already looks better to me. Do you think I'm moving away from being a matte girl? Just a little. Now it's real blinged out. Okay, so what do we want to do now? The lashes. I'm going to put a little mascara on. Oh, so I think I'm going to try a little eyeliner. I hate wearing eyeliner, but I think we're going to put a little eyeliner on first, then a little mascara, and then I'm gonna try the lashes, so I'll be right back. Okay, so we're back. I got the lashes on. I think I messed up a little bit in this corner right here, but we're just gonna leave it. I think I've been testing to make sure that they weren't hanging off anywhere. So I think everything is okay for now. Yeah, this is probably on my skin a little bit. That's probably why they're not setting, but it's okay. We're just gonna leave it and keep going. So I did go ahead and do my eyebrows. And so what's left is we're going to do, I have been thinking I would have already done that, but we're going to do our lower lash line with our mascara. So let me find a shade that I want and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm really not quite sure what direction I want to take my lips in. And also, I noticed that I forgot to put a little shadow underneath my lash line. So I went ahead and did that and then added a little bit more mascara. So again, I'm not sure what direction I want to take the lips in today. So I brought out a little bit of everything just to be sure. But I am going to use my my Morphe liner in the shade Juvia. And I've been using this a lot lately. This is this swatch right here. So one thing I know, I'm going to use that, so I'm going to go ahead and line my lips. I wish I could remember in that Ulta video and in the natural hair video what lip concoction I did, because I really liked it. All I know is I was putting lip products on and I was like, well, that needs a little of this, this needs a little of that. So at the end of the day, I don't know what I did. So I brought out, somebody at school left like, I think it was 6 of these Bare Minerals lipsticks on my desk, and I have them in different shades, and nobody fesses up to doing it, so I couldn't really thank anyone, but I have loved these. Really, this is like a little gloss, but I have loved these. They come in different hues. I have really been enjoying these. Okay, I'm going to go in with Peanut and see how we like this or not. And like I said, we may need to just play around with it. These Morphe liquid lipsticks smell so good. I'm always talking about how something smells, and today I'm starving. That's why I'm so on top of the smells and the scents, because I am hungry. So that looks okay. Well, that looks okay. But I do think I want to go in with this Ofra liquid lipstick, and I got this in, I think, one of my Boxy Charms. I don't even see a name on this, so it was probably on the box, so I don't even know what shade or anything this is. but just to give it a little bit more depth right here. And then maybe we'll go in a little bit with, this is our Anastasia Beverly Hills. And again, I got this. This is called Pure Hollywood. I got this in one of my boxes and it was way too light. So, oops. I just dab this in the center. Sometimes just to brighten things up. But I have lipstick everywhere, so let me get a napkin so I can clean up down here. Okay, so I cleaned up my bottom lip area. Not really, this is a little bit more pinky than I want, so I think I am gonna go in with just a tad. And this is Morphe Nimble. And I think that toned it down perfectly. There we go. So this is it. This is the final look for today. So, so I was able to go in and just spruce up my hair a little bit, put some jewelry on, and again, we do have our lashes on. Kind of messed up a little bit in this corner right here, but they're on. I'm thinking now that I don't know if I want to wear them to the service. This is just maybe too much, so I may just take them off and I may just take them off and just put some mascara on. I'm not sure, but anyway, this is the final look. And again, we used our Nubian palette from the Shop My Stash. And again, this is what the Nubian palette looks like. This is a very neutral palette, but I really like it a lot. These are what the shades look like. I've had this in my Shop My Stash for, I think, starting in December, and this is one of the things that I didn't want to switch out, so I didn't. So I was able to get some more good use out of it. And again, as I mentioned in another video, you can kind of see the divots that I have going on in this palette, but it certainly is a very pretty beginner-friendly palette. So I know a lot of Juvia's Place palettes are very colorful, and that's not always, that's not always my vibe. But if I have anyone watching that's a beginner in makeup, this is a good palette to pick up if you're just practicing, or if you too don't like those bright, bold colors. This is a good starting place. When I first received the palette, I had seen it on someone else's channel, and they were saying, this is a palette I use all the time, as I'm going to work. And so I ordered it, and when I received it, I was like, I don't like that. But as I started to use it, I started to come into my own with it. and I really started gravitating to it a lot in a lot of my looks. So again, this is a neutral look, a little smoky on the corner, but this is a neutral look. And you can make it as bold as you want or as neutral as you like to have it, because this they have some great shimmer shades. This is a really pretty shade on the lid. This one is also yeah, these and this one, they just have, you know, pops of color, but nothing like, you know, really over the top. But you can again make it neutral, or you can add those pops to your eye look. So this is a very versatile palette, and you can do a lot with it. So I think now I have used all of my Shop My Stash palettes in a video, so you got to see how they wear and how pigmented or how neutral they can be. And that's what I want to start doing a little bit more often, is when I do my Shop My Stash videos, I don't want to just come on saying, I'm keeping this, I'm not decluttering this. I want to be able to have done some looks with the palette so you can see them in action. And I also want to, I think this Wednesday's video, I want to go ahead and talk about everything that was in my Shop My Stash, instead of just saying, okay, I'm taking this out and putting this in. I want to have posted all these looks, and then we'll talk about them. I'll have them in the video, little clips of them, so you can see how the products wore. Again, that's why I wanted to use my foundations. You've seen plenty of looks with my Fenty. I think I had that one on in the Christmas one, but I haven't done very many with the Estee Lauder. And then yesterday I did the Juvia's Place. And so the rest of the items are usually just like my staple items. So, you know, you see those in almost every video. So I really just wanted everyone to be able to get a feel for the items that I chose to put in my Shop My Stash. So with all of that said, that does complete today's video. So thanks so much for tuning in. I hope that you liked the video and that you would give it a thumbs up. I also hope that you would subscribe to my channel and ring the bell so you'll know each and every time that I upload a video. And go ahead and share the channel. That would be greatly appreciative. So with all that said, remember, you're always welcomed and wanted here on my channel. Thanks for tuning in, everybody, and I hope you have a good evening. Bye.